Hi YouTube, it's Molly, and today I'm here for my week 22 post-op VSG update. Um, it's not the happiest update in the world. So today I weighed in at 250.8. Um, I'm sure there's some of you out there who are like, but wait, I congratulated her last week for getting under 250. Yeah, that's right. I gained this week. Um, so for the past 5 months, well, almost 5 months, because yesterday was my 5 month mark. Um, I've had a loss every week, and then this week I gained. Like, I didn't even maintain. I gained. I don't know if it's an actual gain because, let's be honest, like the 7.2 last week was kind of weird. I don't know if my scale was funky. I know I moved it, and then you have to do something weird like calibrate it again, and maybe I just didn't do that right. I don't know. But there have been off things this week, so if I did gain, I wouldn't be like entirely surprised. Um, so yeah, I gained 1.6 this week, which means my total loss is down to 109.2. Um, some things that I think may have contributed to that, besides trying to blame it on the scale. Um, I've been doing a lot of eating this week that isn't entirely like I don't specifically know the nutrition facts for, and I'm like taking a good guess. That's bad. That's like against my rules for myself. That's not like, one of my nutritionist rules or whatever, but I like to know exactly what it is that I'm eating. I want to see the nutrition labels on the food and know exactly what it is that I'm eating, exactly how much, all of that fun stuff. This week there's been a lot of like, I'm gonna grab chicken off the salad bar at school, or I'm gonna like eat the protein out of this, or whatever it is, and I don't necessarily know exactly how much I'm eating. I don't necessarily know um, the exact nutrition facts for whatever that is, and that isn't good in my book. If it works for you, fine, but for me, um, I like to know exactly what it is that I'm eating. I'm very strict about um, sticking to like 10 to 1 overall for my entire day, which I've done every day since surgery, except this week. I'm sure that those numbers weren't right. Um, you can take your best guess at what it is that you're consuming, but you don't know, and we're all probably going to be conservative when we're guessing um, on food that we haven't prepared ourselves. So there's that. And that's just been kind of like a lack of taking things with me to campus, is really what it is. Um, because this past week I was on duty like a ridiculous amount of hours. And, when I can't come back to my apartment and grab food, I'm just trying to pick things off around campus, which isn't the worst. Like, if there's like meat on the salad bar, it's fine. If there's not meat on the salad bar, which sometimes they don't for some reason, whatever, then it's like, well, I'll get like a turkey sausage and egg wrap from Dunkin' and eat, the sausage and the egg out of it. Well, yes, there's the nutrition facts for the whole thing. Yes, I can see that there's like whatever X amount of carbs and then calculate approximately how many calories it is for those carbs and subtract that many calories. I did all of that fun stuff, and it probably is close. Like the fact that I, how many calories are in one carb, that you're not eating, most of those carbs, and then you can subtract those calories. But point being, doing stuff like that just isn't on my plan, and it's clearly not working for me. Um, I also did eat a couple of things off plan this week. And again, not the end of the world for me, but I would rather eat one square of chocolate where I know the exact nutrition facts as compared to eating one onion ring when I have no clue what's in one onion ring. Like, there's thousands of different onion rings out there. Who knows what one I ate, so that's just my kind of thing. Like, I don't mind off-plan things, but I'd much rather know exactly what it is that I'm consuming so that I can account for that and work it into my plan. And that's kind of where things, I think, went a little bit wrong this week. It wasn't, like, crazy, but there was a couple of things here and there. I had an onion ring. I had, the one night I was getting off duty at midnight, and the kid I walked back to, he's in my apartment building, the kid I walked back with was like, I really want wings. I think I'm going to order wings. And then I took a shower, and the whole time I was in the shower, I was like, I really want wings too. Like, I haven't had wings in like 6 months at least. I really want wings. And they're protein, and I don't have a problem with that. Yeah, I know. Hear the comments now. I don't fear fat, but I really wanted wings, and I ordered wings at like 1 a.m. So I was eating late. At least it was protein, but it was the first thing I had fried since surgery, and it was at like 1 o'clock in the morning. Probably not the most ideal time to eat, but I could only get down like 1.5 wings, so, not the end of the world. But still, that's another thing. What's in one chicken wing? No, the amount of meat versus fat that you have in one wing varies so much that who knows what I actually ate. Yeah, I guess I need to go back to, like, things that I can measure and weigh and know exactly what's in it. Another thing is my Isopure has been on back order for like 3 weeks. I seriously need to get my hands on Isopure because my protein levels have been low. And I do a shake every day, but I don't like 2 shakes a day. I like my, like, 1 shake and 1, like, fruity Isopure or Spartos. And I guess I just need to suck it up and start doing 2 shakes a day to get my protein in because my Isopure is just not coming. But I really, really need my Isopure because I think that's another thing. Protein low, Molly doesn't lose. My exercise wasn't exactly on plan this week either. I was on duty a lot, and by a lot, I mean, like, let's see, since last Tuesday, I was on Tuesday, I was on Wednesday day, I was on Friday overnight, Saturday day, Saturday evening, Sunday day, and then, so that's like a lot of time that, I mean, those are like 12-hour shifts, so like, well, 9 to 12 hours, depending on if it's day, evening, or overnight, but, I can't exercise while I'm on duty. Like, I can't go to the gym. I have to be in uniform and ready to go. That being said, when I was on duty, I would be like, okay, I'm going to go take a walk. Like, I'll go take a 1-hour walk. So I was getting in steps, but it wasn't, like, strenuous activity, and I think I'm at a point where, like, that's not enough. So, I don't know. That, I thought that going walking was enough. And I mean, it was better than doing nothing, but it obviously wasn't the greatest thing. My carbs have also been high this week. That's another thing. Like, I think I need to do like a shake day reset. Of course, after I say I don't like doing more than 1 shake a day. In general. If I don't feel like eating, then sure, go for the shakes. But I went to a dinner last night, and I'm sure my body hasn't even like caught up with this fact. So I'm sure I'll see the effects of last night's dinner this next week. But I went to a Society of Fire Protection Engineers meeting, and they had like a 5-course dinner, like 4 or 5, I don't know. It was ridiculous. I mowed down on some salad. Like, I made a lot of salad go away. The dressing on it, who knows what was in it? It was tasty. I'm sure it had sugar and fat and calories, and I mowed down on that. And then there was soup. I didn't really eat the soup because I didn't really care. It really wasn't that good, and I was trying to save room for chicken. I probably took down way more chicken than I'm used to because I didn't stop drinking. I'm guessing that I took down about 3 ounces instead of 2, and then topped that off with probably about 3 bites of the cheesecake that they brought, and I was like, no, not gonna do it. I had salad, I had chicken, no, I still had like 3 bites of cheesecake. So yeah, my carbs have been higher this week. I need to, like, I don't want to make it seem like I completely failed, because most of the time I was, I was going for the protein first. I was, making the healthier decision that I could, for the most part, except for the cheesecake and the onion ring. The 3 bites of cheesecake and the onion ring. Not the best life decisions, but for the most part, I did make good decisions. It just wasn't that, like, I know exactly what I'm eating. These are the exact nutrition facts. So I was probably off. I was probably thinking, oh yeah, I was fine today, and I really wasn't. And I did get out and do my walking on duty, even though it wasn't like crazy strenuous in the gym activity. So, I don't know. I guess I'm almost certain I'm not in ketosis anymore. Actually, I do know that I'm not in ketosis anymore. According to my pee strips, I'm not in ketosis anymore, which is the first time since surgery I haven't been. So that needs to happen again now, which is another thing. I'm pretty sure the lady at Dunkin' put sugar in my coffee yesterday, a couple days ago, and I was just like, I had just been standing out in the rain for a 3-hour rugby game, had 5 run reports to do, and I was like, I don't care, I'm going to drink the coffee, even though I'm pretty darn sure she put sugar instead of Splenda in it. So yeah, between that and the cheesecake and the onion ring, I'm not in ketosis anymore, and that needs to happen. So I think I need to, like, suck it up and do some kind of crazy shake day or a couple of days. It's not time for the 5-day pouch test, but an extreme carb withdrawal needs to happen this week, and some more exercise that's not just walking around on duty. Even though you're carrying a trauma pack with you, but still it's not the same as, like, lifting weights. Last thing before I hit 15 minutes, I can't believe I've been rambling for 15 minutes, my god. Last thing, last week I was trying to figure out what my note said. It said flights. I realized that it was Fitbit flights of stairs. There was a couple of days that, like, I hit like 101 flights, and I've been doing way more stairs lately. I think living down at the bottom of the hill, last year I'd always, like, go into a building and take an elevator up and be a lazy ass, and because I couldn't make it all the way up. And this year I'm going up it, so if I'm going, back and forth between my apartment and campus a few times a day, I can get up to, like, between 50 and 100 or more fairly easy. So that's a positive. But yeah, I'm done rambling now because I'm going to get cut off. I hope you guys have a better week than I had. I will see you all soon. Have a great week, guys.